thought you'd like to get out of this cage
Another
for me.
inflating
I
car.
don't
How
think
many
it's
times do I
convenient
have
to be around a pile
not
of dusty
to
old
use it on other?
어제 어디까지 했는지 나 지금 기억이 나지 않는 것 같아. 벚꽃보라고요? 맞아요. 어서 오세요. 잠깐만. 전투 관련 퀘스트가 있었던 것 같거든? 레벨리오랑 디폴스 그리고 맨드레이크 사용하고 맨드레이크 디펄스 오케이. 그러면 레비오스로 띄우고 디펄스 끼우고 헤베 맨드레이크 주고
Perhaps I shall scout around for the curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
난 평화롭게 가고 싶은데 아니다. 잠깐만.
I didn't always like a polite battle.
아
It's been ages since I've found anything worth. Crancroft.
날아갑시다. 상대하기 귀찮아요. 날아가자. 아 잠깐만. 왜 이렇게 고블린들이 있을 것 같은 곳일까?
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
해야 되네.
I was only following orders.
Leave your accusations
그냥
in someone
갑시다.
else's direction if you
에휴,
don't mind.
모르겠다.
What have we in here? Another human? Who do you think you are?
That was meant for me.
Does Hogwarts
Not.
Now, to find out what happened here.
오, 돈 벌었고.
Mr. Oakes's trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
편하임님 어서요. 살 거 좀 더 있는지 좀 찾아봅시다. 살 게 더 없네. 날아간다. 한 길 따라가야 되나?
I swear,
No,
none of
that's
you'd have a
the
head left on your
Sam's
shoulders
Hungary
if you didn't
hair
have me keeping you in check. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. Avoiding our problems, are we? Make it stop, I say!
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. What do you have in store for me this time?
왜 너희 돈 좀 있냐? 돈이 없네. 이 길 따라서 가야죠? 민호자님 어서 오세요. 물 따라서 일단 쭉 가봅시다. 마늘빵님 어서오세요. 물 따라서 일단 쭉 가자. 잠깐만. 그거 우리 그 버추얼 캐릭터 만들어주신 작가님이 선물로 주셨어요. 나 진짜 오늘 그거 받고 너무 행복해가지고 진짜 너무 너무 행복했어 오늘. 계속 물길을 따라가야 되나? 여기는 아니겠지? 그쵸? 엄청 엄청 예쁘게 그려줄 거야. 아, 진짜. 내가 할 수 있는 온갖 찬사를 보냈어. 버추얼 그려주신 작가님한테. 진짜, 미쳤다고. 너무 예뻐요. 부터 시작해서. 여긴가? 아니겠지? 아닌 것처럼 보이긴 하네. 내가 봤을 때 약간 반대로 온 것 같긴 하거든. 이렇게 체감상 반대로 온 것 같냐?
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
일단 우리 버찌단한테 보여주고 싶었어. 그래서 내가 방송을 안 켜도 볼 수 있는 곳에 그림을 일단 붙여놨어요. 방송에서 띄우기가 좀 아무래도 어렵더라고. 내가 지금 버추얼 캐릭터를 쓰고 있다 보니
rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree.
반대로 갔네. 아.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
어디? 저건가?
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I should think I get more sense out of mooncalf dung.
Potato! Can I have an even reductor? Clumsy little fool. Oh, what the
그냥 빵으로 때렸네. 빵으로 때릴 생각은 따로 없었는데요. 죄송. 깡으로 때릴 생각은 없었는데. 좀 더 강길 따라 갑시다. 여기 말고 조금 더 강길 따라 가야 될 것 같아요. 이게 길이 아니야?
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
일로 가야 되나? 무너진 탑. 또 한 번 더 확인해보죠. 그래서 꺾는 게 맞네. 여기 기준 꺾는 곳이 여기니까 일로 가는 게 맞나? 여기 아까 왔던 데 아닌가? 왜 일로 돌아왔지? 잠깐만. 세상에. 길 잃어버렸어. 어우야. 길을 잃어버렸어. 그러니까 일로 쭉 가면
These rocks have seen better days.
무너진 탑. 무너진 탑에서 남쪽 방향. 어디지?
What do we have here?
You're weak, human.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at 3 shots. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now.
That's your best.
I won't rest. Getting quiet. Too quiet.
Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes. A ladder. That's what I need.
Huh? Who is it?
I will make you pay.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Too slow. You're making this
Easily diverted. I've been fighting since before you.
What will we find in here?
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. What's that? Not your best moment, I fear. This will not go well for you.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I? No! I will make you. I won't rest. Dead.
You won't get away with that.
Incendio!
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
I should have been. I'll get you for this.
돈은 뜯어가자. 얘네한테 돈은 뜯어야 돼. 악당이잖아. 야, 얘네 돈을 여기저기 그냥 뿌리고 있네. 좀 부자인가 봐.
I wonder if Adelaide's uncle can find us.
Get accustomed to that.
Come here, you.
How childish. Certain we can come to an agreement if you'll just set me free.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
또다시 올라가야 돼? 세상에. 다시 올려보네.
A boiler door. How to open it?
그래서 어떻게 해야 될까?
This door must need power from something.
어우 목이야. 기침이 자꾸 나오네요.
Revelio. Incendio.
야, 맞네.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Some of this taken out last me! You seem tired. Why to drag this out longer than necessary? You could best the likes of me. You will suffer. You are postponing the attempt. Get away! I won't rest. How nice of you to stop by. Enough of this, no, not quite. I will make you pay. You can't stop us. Pity, not quite.
You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death. You won't get away with that.
아저씨 미안. 돈이 먼저예요. 나는 돈을 먼저 챙겨야 되겠어. 왜냐면 내가 다른 미션을 깨려면 돈이 필요하거든.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
이제 나가다가 라노한테 걸리겠지. 안 걸리네 이거? 이걸 안 걸려?
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
아니, 그 얘기를 지금 들어봤잖아요. 들어봤는데 거의 이거의 내용급이 그 왜 코난 에피소드 중에 하나인데 옷걸이를 던졌다는 이유로 그게 동기가 돼서 살인을 한 사람이 있어. 그거랑 거의 같은 급 아니야 이게? 그러니까 마법사가 란록이 아니라 마법사가.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
들어왔어. 들어왔으니 이제 나가볼까요? 여기는 뭐 있냐? 얘는 감옥이네. 집에 가자. 반짝거려서 봤더니 아이템이 있네. 갑시다. 집으로 돌아갑시다. 아, 집이 아니라 호그와트구나. 참. 아하.
Alohomora. Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
아이템 찾으러 들어왔는데 계셔서 어쩔 수가 없었어요. 날 공격할 거잖아. 왜 계셨어 그러게. 안 계셨으면 괜찮았을 거 아니야. 잠깐만. 그렇습니다. 엄마 이쪽에 여기다. 에이, 저기에 그 미션을 끼기 위한 식물을 파는 집이 있거든요. 그래서 가봐야 돼. 템이 충분할란가 모르겠다.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
안 도와드릴 생각이라. 하하. 그러기 전에 장비 바꿔야 되는 거. 좋아. 오케이. 음. 음. 좋았어. 템 정리도 했고, 지금 물건 팔고 살 거 사서 미션을 깨봅시다.
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
어? 860원.
So nice of you to stop by.
1200원이거든? 봅시다. 꽤나 멀리 있거든요? 하지만 호와트 기준으로 가깝긴 한데 풀로 붉고 좀 이렇게 겸 좀 걸어서 갑시다. 가는 길에 풀로 붉고 좀 일으키면서 가야 될 것 같아요. 좀 귀찮긴 한데 플루브의 꽃은 한번 지펴놓으면 편하니까 좀 신경을 써서라도 하긴 해야 돼. 잠깐만. 이 근처에 몬스터 한 마리 있거든? 여긴가?
Potato. Assignment's all finished.
야 잠깐만 미안 얘들아 미안. 야 그만 미안. 어우 씨 개빡세네. 야 미션 하나 하려다가 쥐키구나. 갈게 갈 거야. 수고해. 안녕. 튀어. 안 되겠다. 튀자. 계속 튀어나와요. 징그러워 죽겠어. 심지어 공간이 넓지도 않아가지고 회피하기도 힘들어서. 튀어.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Alohomora.
퍼즐 맞추기는 쉬운데 일일이 펴기 귀찮아서 자동 해결 누르는 거. 남의 집 찾으러 가기.
Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wish I had the energy.
나중에 합시다. 나중에. 살짝 귀찮음을 느꼈어요. 멀리는 시야가 너무 많은데?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
야, 잘 뛴다. 난 이렇게 뛰면 1, 2분만 뛰어도 헉헉거리는데. 근처에 플로벨꽃이 있는 걸 봤는데. 잠깐만. 레벨 한번 열어봅시다. 이미 지났으니까 째끼고 여기 일단 저기는 다음에
An intruder!
지팡이 타고 가자. 아니, 지팡이를 타면 안 되지 참. 빗자루 타고 갔다 옵시다. 귀여워. 니플러가 그거일 텐데. 신비한 동물 사전에 나오는 건데, 오리너구리 같이 생긴 애인데, 금은 되게 반짝반짝한 걸 좋아하는 걸로 알아요.
I won't rest until
뭔 소리야? 뭔 소리인지 몰라도.
Nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
저는 그저 지나가겠습니다. 전투는 귀찮거든요. 전투 좀 귀찮아하는 편. 와, 슈컷. 안녕, 엘레니. 진행 많이 했어? 모르겠어. 얼마나 진행된 건지 모르겠는데. 근데 재밌긴 해. 그치? 내 캐릭터와 최대한 맞춰봤습니다. 짜란.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
밤이라서 어두워가지고 잘 안 보인다.
You made it.
와, 뭐 이마에까지 부르냐, 사람을.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
자, 먼저 가봐. 그래야 따라갔지.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
잠깐만.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Revelio.
여기가 아니라 여긴가? 아, 여기다. 잠깐만, 저 집 구경 잠깐만 하고 올게. 레벨이네. 안 되겠다.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
야, 네가
Poor
가버리면 어떡해.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
야, 야, 네가 핀토상 한다고 가버리면 어떡해. 야, 너 가족 소개해주기로 해놓고 네가 핀토상 한다고 가버리면 어떡해. 맞아. 세바스찬 셀러. 어이가 없는 애네.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
되게 젠틀하신 분인 것 같긴 한데.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth-year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. But between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
눈이 맑고 예쁘네.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
야, 내가 너보다 더 잘 싸울걸?
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
뭐야?
Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. No! I will make you.
What was that? Feel as though I'm not.
아이, 돈은 못 참지.
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
I won't rest until you're dead. No! I will make you pay. You've made your last mistake. You're like a glum bumble beneath my feet. I won't rest. One less human to worry about. No! I'll get you.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
돈 주어야지. 돈 주어야지. 돈 많이 필요해요. 돈 주어야 돼요. 아, 이놈 자식들 왜 위에서 죽어가지고 귀찮게 여기까지 찾으러 오게. 근처에서 죽으면 좀 좋아. 이게 스토리보드라서 이게 에임은 자동 에임이더라고. 굉장히 편하다고 생각해.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
어머, 상자 못 참지. 돈 주머니 못 참지.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
들어갈 수 있는 곳이 없나? 아, 여기 있다.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. but it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Closer! Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
오, 한 방에 복귀.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
자, 퀘스트 한번 체킹하고 갈게요. 일단 샤프 교수님 이거 미션 할 겸 시로나에게 갔다 와 봅시다. 좀 그래. 우리 기본으로 살자. 오, 예쁘다. 어. 호그스미드에 갑시다. 바로 갈게요. 호그스미드로.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
호그스미도 아니고 호그스 아니다. 정말 잠겼네. 일단 쓰리 브룸스틱스에 갑시다.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serena. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
안녕하세요. 어서 오세요. 마이크 안 하시냐고요? 아니요, 하고 있어요. 소리가 잘 안 들리시나요? 마이크 쓰고 있습니다. 이게 동시 송출만 하면은 마이크가 이러더라. 잠깐만요. 저는 이거 굉장히 재밌어요. 원래 잠깐만요. 됐다. 됐네? 됐네. 씨, 난리다, 난리야. 아니에요. 정상이에요, 정상. 제가 프로그램 하나를 실행해서 그래요. 무영님 어서 오고요. 프로그램 하나를 실행을 하고 있어서 그래서 잠깐 걸린 거예요. 호가트, 저는 이거 되게 재밌게 하고 있어요. 잠깐만, 한 번만 더. 정말. 나는 그 랜덤 친구가 수문장 해가지고 결국 못 올라갔어. 다시 떨어졌어. 2판 다시 이겨야 돼. 에휴. 아, 때려칠까? 레식이 플레드하는 거? 나 갑자기 현타 오네. 일단 요거 먼저 합시다. 요거 먼저 하고. 아, 맞다. 약 사러 가자, 야. 호피네. 아, 속이 아파졌어.
We found a bit of trip. We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
제조법. 이 정도면, 이 가격 되면은 제조법을 사는 게 나은데. 잠깐만. 어디 돈
I hope
더
to see
구할
you
데
again.
없나?
Farewell for now.
Revelio.
잠깐만요. 65원? 65원 정도가 더 필요하거든? 65원. 아, 전에 와봤던 집이네. 이미 타온 곳이네. 일단 그냥 약을 사자. 안 되겠다. 그냥 약을 삽시다.
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
비싸긴 한데.
A wise decision. Thank you.
아,
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
순간 이상한 애로 보였겠는데? 연못에 빠지네.
castle.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield? Someone's going to regret.
Your poaching days are over. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of...
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practising dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
잠깐만, 퀘스트 열어서 한번 확인해 봅시다. 할 게 많네. 할 게 너무 많다. 하나씩 합시다. 에휴, 어떡해. 의하던 너 되겠지 뭐.
I should investigate.
야, 씨, 왜 이렇게 멀리 떨어져 사세요, 서로? 예? 서로 좀 붙어 사시면 좀 좋습니까? 왜 이렇게 서로 멀리, 내외하시면 사실까? 응, 지나갈 거야. 지나가 버릴 거야. 오, 여기 고블린 있네. 아유, 부르지 마세요. 저 바빠요. 저 바쁩니다. 부르지 마십시오.
Past the river, near the forest. I must be on the right track.
임페리우스라고? 갑자기? 정말 개뜬금없이 임페리우스가 튀어나오네? 어머?
Incendio! Take super! Incendio! Is that Infurious wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Incendio! Incendio! Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Bowman would want to know what really happened to him. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. A plan, something to do with him.
애들 시끄러워.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. What was that?
기분 탓, 기분 탓. 그 플로 불고 일으키러 온 것뿐이라 신경 쓰지 마십시오. 지나가겠습니다.
I saw hoof prints in the forest the other day that I swear belonged to a unicorn. Think of how much we could get for that.
정말 귀찮게 하시네. 일단 이 마을로 돌아갑시다.
Be stingy.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
New instruments are at
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Badolf? What do you know of my brother?
뭔가 되게 표정을 섬세하게 잘 구현했다.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
죄송해요.
tips in the hat, if you please.
자, 다음 퀘스트. 상자 구해가야 되거든요, 지금. 아, 나. 세 마리.
What have you done? No.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. To visit the cave to find Sorona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there. Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters.
Incendio!
Ah, that's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
이삭이 3명 레이드 나나나나 어서오세요. 벚꽃린데 오신 걸 환영합니다. 나나나나. 이삭이 3명 레이드 고마워. 방송 고생했어. 여기서 어떻게 갈까? 어? 야. 오, 이거 죽기도 하는구나. 오, 안 죽어봐서 처음 알았어요. 이게 어디 갈 만한 방법이 있을 텐데. 아래로 내려가는 걸까요?
That's all the whole clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Incendio!
벌써 꺼내와야 되겠다. 아이씨, 귀찮아서 그냥 할래 했더니만. 아이, 귀찮아서 그냥 할래 했더니만. 벌써 꺼내와야 되겠다. 여기 내 가는 길이 있네? 여기는 그냥 있는 공간일까?
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
언제 돈이? 오. 놀래라.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad.
오, 금지된 숲이랑 이어지는구나, 여기가. 오. 자, 우리는 시로나 씨한테 가야 되거든요. 그래서 호그스미드로 바로 플루불꽃을 타고 갈 거예요. 아니 왜 게임만 하면 마이크 소리가 작아지지? 나 미쳐버리겠네.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
그리고 퀘스트 한 번 더 확인해 볼게요. 나 이거 했는데. 누나가 어디 있을까?
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time.
우선 하나가 어딨지? 아, 저 있다. 아씨, 저렇게 숨어있으니까 안 보이지.
Brilliant.
썬더브로 했는데. 좋았어. 이러면 뜨나 혹시? 오, 뜨네.
But then I
엘린 아저씨한테 데려다 주는 거 아니고?
I'm not saying you have to be bored.
약간 게임 약간 렉 걸려. 게임이 지금 약간씩 렉이 걸리네요. 잠깐만요. 뭐가 다 주먹. 열렸다. 더 얻을 거 없지?
Revelio.
관리인이 있는 곳을 알려주는 것 같은데? 몇 탓인가?
Yes, I told you. You're very clever. Clever? How
맞네.
Next? Fine, a genius.
관리 있는
Happy
곳에.
now? Possibly. But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is super.
오씨, 이거 좀 억울하긴 해. 이거 먼저 하자.
I'm stealthy as a demi. I'm invincible. Ow!
What in Merlin?
Mind where you're going.
What a stupid thing to do.
It's not stupid.
It's
How
the
dare?
most stupid thing anyone has ever done.
Well, if you'd look where you're going.
아 맞다, 이거 좀 멀리 있어서 내가 안 한다고 했어.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
안녕하세요. 동방에 뜨는 애니.
If you learn more about that scriptorium, let me know.
Fair enough. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
네. 동방에 뜨는 애니 버찌단에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 우리 자주 봐요. 열쇠 소리 났어.
Revelio. got it.
I miss going to matches.
어씨 게임 프레임이 왜 갑자기 확 떨어지지? 얘라이 그냥 하자. 잠깐만요. 지금 버퍼링이 심하게 걸려서 지금 버추얼 캐릭터를 껐거든요, 일부러. 씨, 버퍼링이 왜 이렇게 심하냐? 버퍼링 방금 되게 심했는데? 왜지? 버퍼링이 심해서 지금 버추얼 캐릭터를 끄긴 껐거든요? 잠깐만. 이게 좀 괜찮네. 인터넷 문제인가? 방금 프레임 드랍이 확 심해져가지고 깜짝 놀랐어요. 지금도 약간 있는 것 같은데. 잠깐만. 게임 한번 껐다 킬게요. 한번 껐다 키는 게 나을 수도 있겠다. 게임 껐다 킬게요. 곧 다시 켜질 예정입니다. 이게 게임만 키면 지금 사운드가 갑자기 확 커져. 마이크 사운드가. 미쳐버리겠어요, 지금. 됐나, 이러면? 이러면 된다. 우와, 잠깐만요. 게임 다시 킬게요. 게임 다시 키는 중. 지금 자꾸 프레임이 드랍돼가지고 켜고 있습니다. 추워. 새벽 되니까 춥다. 바람이 차가워. 그래도 저는 지금 좀 따뜻한 지역에 살고 있어서 이 정도인 것 같아요. 창문을 조금은 열 수 있는 정도. 환기는 할 수 있는 정도? 다리야. 다리야. 아이고, 다리야. 아이고. 언제 켜질까? 이것도 켜지는데 오래 걸려가지고 일부러 키고 이 게임 켜놓은 채로 방송을 켜거든요. 근데 프레임 드랍이 좀 많이 심해가지고 응? 켜졌다. One dying with my bed. 아우 다리야. 갑시다. 이제 프레임 드랍 좀 덜하겠지. 퀘스트 열어볼게요. 아 이거 열받네.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Revelio.
지나가자. 퀘스트 떠있는 게 보이긴 하는데 그냥 지나가자. 소리.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
That's it.
소리가 하나 더 나는데? 이쪽 방면으로 소리가 하나 더 나는데?
Revelio.
얘는 왜 이렇게 도서관에서도 뛰어다니니? 물론 안 뛰어다녔으면 답답했을 것 같긴 한데.
At least you didn't do what that first year did. Spent hours collecting Dittany only to find it was all...
날아다니는 열쇠 소리가 나는데? 이 소리가 아니야. 되게 당당하게 들어갔네.
I don't see the harm.
썬더브로를 쓰려면 1000갈레온이 필요하거든요. 근데 나 지금 주변에 있는 갈레온이 345갈레온밖에 없어. 1200갈레온이면
You and Balthazar would both be in it.
도서관. 아라 편집자님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요. 아, 깰 수 있는 지금 끝난 퀘스트들은 몇 개 있는데. 아, 이거 깨고 싶은데. 뭔가 사용을 크게 뭐 없이 어느 정도 진행이 되는 것 같아요. 어제 그 투고 구하는 거 거기에서 한참 헤매다가 공략 찾아보고 그거 말고는 뭐. 왜 이렇게 호박 천지지? 원래 이렇게 호박 천지였나? 돌아왔네. 이해를. 난 여기 구조를 모르겠어. 여전히. 천문학서. 가을이구나. 아. 썬더블을 아까 마셨는데 제대로 못 깨가지고 다시 깨야 돼. 청갈레온 언제 다시 모으냐고. 아이, 1200갈레온? 지금 300인가 400갈레온밖에 없어서 언제 다시 모아. 수업 참여하러 가자. 천문학은 밤에 진행하는구나.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
추워.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
뭔가 안
Now,
예쁘게
I
별이
expect
떠
all of
있는데.
you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
계절 때문에 춥다는 거구나.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello, Emmett. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Emmett. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
와,
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
슬슬 졸립다.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
요즘 잠을 제대로 못
It is
자서
good to leave the classroom now and then.
오늘은 좀 졸립네요.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Here. Incendio!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
천문학 수업 들었고.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
아, 오늘은 좀 일찍 자러 갈까? 아주 잠을 못 자니까 온몸이 뻐근해. 알았어. 여기서 일단 저장해놓고 오늘은 조금 일찍 자러 가볼게요. 몸이 많이 피곤해가지고 오늘은 조금 일찍 자는 게 좋을 것 같다는 생각이 좀 듭니다. 오늘도 벚꽃린드에 놀러와서 버찌단에 라운드 너무 감사드려요.